Welcome to the fishing tutorial. Take 3487.6. From the hut view, go to the outer ring. Outer ring, top of the map, the pond. Fishing dock. Go fishing. Continue on your way. This is the pond view, okay? The shadows are fish. We're going to try to get to those. Not very many fish. You can go to a new location down here. That will cost you 5 fatigue. Go to a new location. Continue. Go to a new location. Let's find one with lots of fish. There we go. That's good. Notice fatigue is kept track of over here and also over here. Use the compass wheel to navigate. 1 fatigue per movement, trying to get directly over the top of a fish shadow. You can stay put by pressing in the center. Your boat won't move, but the fish will. Move towards the fish. Once you get over the top of one, like this, you can dive on top of the fish. Now, this is the fish view. It's important to think of this as jumping in the water on top of the fish, not fishing like rod or reel. So, this box in the middle, this is how close you are to the boat, near the green, how far you are to the boat, near the top of the screen, from the rowboat. So you need to pull the fish toward the rowboat, which is here, the green part. Okay? Fish depth is how far under the water the fish is, and therefore how far under the water you are. If I pull against this fish, you can see I'm only at depth 1. I'm losing a little bit of air and a bit of endurance. So pulling it toward the boat, which is the green. If I want to bring it to the surface, I can hit up. So bring that to 0. There we go. And then just pulling the fish toward the boat with the arrows, watching my endurance meter. As my endurance gets low, I can rest. If I rest, the fish moves freely and I gain some endurance. Yeah, rest again. Keep pulling that fish down. Now remember, it gets narrower as you get closer to the boat, so it's important to make sure as you're coming into the home stretch there, or try to make sure that you have a bit of endurance there by resting while you have more room for the fish to move. So that when you pull it down and it gets tighter towards the bottom there, you don't have to worry about resting. So you kind of finesse the fish in towards the boat, keeping an eye on that endurance, caught the fish. Okay, you managed to catch a green goldfish and gain 3 fish skill points. Skill points are very important. What I can do with these, so I've caught the fish, go to the shores, and if I've leveled up on my fishing skill, go to talk to Tatiana. So one more time, the shores, here the inkfish, talk to Tatiana, ask Tatiana about diving equipment. So she has a quest for me. Since I've leveled up in fishing, you're looking for some better dive gear. Hey, bring me 1 blue minnow and I'll see what I can do. Well, it just so happens I caught a blue minnow earlier and I still have it, so I have them right here. Here is your brand new tiny tank air supply 2. This piece of equipment increased your air capacity by 12, so now I have better air capacity for the next time I go and fish. That's very important. It'll make it easier later on. Now, what can you do with the fish you've caught? You can go to the ice hut. Here at the ice hut, you can freeze your fish. Okay? This will give you a portion of frozen fish at reset. When the game resets here in 13 hours, I will lose any live fish that I have in my stockpile. They will die. Okay? But if they're either frozen into fish portions, or the other way that I can keep them from dying, in the outer ring, in the pond, I have a live well. Check out my live well. This is where I can keep a stock of live fish. You can keep rare ones here. I have a green bass here. It's a little harder to catch, so I figured I'd keep it there. So I caught a green goldfish, add it to my live well, do my live well. There we go. Got my live fish. And that's about it for fishing. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.